And at the time I was introduced, I couldn't get my hand around anything but this was a selling business. And I fought that selling idea really bad because I didn't just seem to fit in a sales position. I didn't like selling. I felt you sell something to somebody they don't need or they don't want. I couldn't get my hands around what made this business work until a few years into the business, I began to really grope with the idea that Shackley was not a sales business. I mean, that was really hard for me to grasp. Shackley was a leadership business, and this was way back before the opening and the development of social marketing and everything that social marketing represents. This was back in the years when we absolutely had to pioneer in this whole area of creating and building and designing networks. But tonight, I want to try very hard to really expose to you the facets of this business that I think you need to think about. I want you to understand this is a journey. And this is a journey that starts the day you decide that you would like to have a better life, that you would like to go someplace that you'd never been and accomplish something you never accomplished, but you fully don't know how to do that. You fully don't know how to make the steps. You fully don't know how to move forward. But I just want you to understand something. The Lord gave every one of us all of the skills we need to move our life forward. And all of you have it. You were given it at birth. You may not have chosen to use it yet, but this is a business where we do try very hard to open people up to the possibilities of what they could do if they just understood the skills that they already have. So I want you to consider this as a journey to some place that's Never Land, Dreamland, Disneyland, some place that has got more to it, offers more to it than anything you've ever thought. Because that's what brought a lot of us into this company, was the realization that we could have more, accomplish more, become more, and Shackley was the journey. So we want you to understand the career and leadership development. And every day that I'm in this business, I appreciate the leaders and the people who are inspiring and leading and working and changing people's lives. This is an incredible door opener. You open it up to a new life. The journey is the most exciting journey you will ever make. It's a journey out into some place in space that is just going to give you such a rounded, exciting future. And you've got to understand why this is going to become so exciting now, because the world of social marketing has come into the picture. We now understand that leadership positions have never been attainable without many years of service in a company. Nobody was given a leadership position at the entry level of a business or a job. These were positions that were given to people after years and years of service. But now we see a whole new world of network marketing. And the world of network marketing offers you the leadership position in the beginning. You start with your leadership position and you build from that. People, that's never happened before in the history of marketing, in the history of business in America. That you get to start at the top and you can get to connect everything to you as your life goes forward. This is unheard of. So you're going to get the top position when you enter the company. And you're going to be able to take the top position and begin to add and build from that top position and get paid a top position's income as you start to create this thing. Interesting story, interesting concept. And today you've got to understand, you got to have your head in the sand not to see this coming. not to see. Yahoo just bought one of the newest social marketing systems in the country for $1 billion. This kid just sold it to him. You know, he just created it because we are living in a world that you start in as a leader. So the world of the internet is going to open up whole new careers. Now, all of you on the program with me need to grasp this whole idea that you today are starting at a position that is going to offer to you the next 50 years of development and value and growth that you've never had in your life. This is a phenomenal time that all of you are sitting here at the doorstep of and need to understand this position is now offered to you. Mobile marketing and mobile networking is a system that requires you and leadership. That's what it requires. Everything is positioned for you. Everything in the world has been positioned for you. Why would we not take advantage of this? Especially the people that are 20 and 25 and 30 years old that are going to grow up in this changing market. They need to understand if you come in now and start as in a leadership position and start connecting and learning how to take your position and come into the world of mobile marketing, people, I think it's so vast, you can't even comprehend it. You can't even comprehend the wealth that you're going to create from this position. It's phenomenal. Look around you at everything changing. Just bring your iPhone up and take a look at everything in your iPhone that today has been added within the last 3 or 4 years. Now take that out over the next 10 or 15 years, and that iPhone that you're looking at is going to be an obsolete piece of equipment because there's going to be a lot more broad-based equipment given to you to take your leadership position and build a worldwide network. Wow. I tell you, I am so excited about what I'm looking at. Now, let's take a look at the benefits that you could find if you pick the right partner. Now, Roger Barnett and his family are a very interesting family. You could not find a better partner anywhere in the world than the Barnetts. This is a company dedicated to taking the new world of the internet, the new world of mobile marketing, the new world of worldwide mobile marketing, combine it with the finest premier healthcare company in the world, and create a leadership position for you and give you a plan to pay you more money than you've ever made in your life. This is called our dream plan. And this dream plan is continually being designed to reward you to start in this business as a leader, develop your leadership skills, build a network, and take advantage of the most lucrative plan in the world. And the Barnett family is accomplishing that. Let me tell you, it is really starting to accomplish that. And you can't believe what this plan will reward you for your leadership development. The plan has incredible foundation to it. It's got the ability to pay you on your entire network for your leadership development. It's going to offer to you a payout of leadership that pays into infinity. You don't even know what the word means. You can't even imagine what infinity means. But this system that's been designed for the 21st century, designed into mobile marketing, designed to pay you to start as a leader and expand through and develop this incredible system and give you a plan that is going to pay you millions of dollars in your years of development. You're never going to find a deal like this. I don't know where you'd ever find a deal like this. And we want you to understand we are here to offer it to you right now to come into this plan and grow it. Now, the power of this dream plan is the power of marketing, the power of leadership, and the power of networking. Combine these three concepts together into the power of three becomes the power of one. Now, you're looking at three of the most powerful forces on earth right now. Now, these three systems are going to lead the world into the 22nd century. These three systems are going to open up and create the world of marketing. And this is why you place your leadership in here and take advantage of the use of these three pieces to give you the power of one. No place on earth are you going to ever find this. This is here for you today. It's here for every child graduating out of high school. It's here for every person that's sitting in this conference with me tonight. Think about it, people. Open your eyes up. You've got to be blind not to see this all coming. And we're offering to you the ability to take advantage of it with our marketing, with the power of networking, and you bringing in the power of leadership, and we bring in the power of design and training for you. So we want you to understand this fabulous system. Understanding this incredible system that is being designed right now that all of you can take advantage of. Now, this is a system that is being designed every single day. It's changing every single day because the world of social marketing, the world of mobile marketing is growing so fast. But just think of your leadership tied into this system that's changing and being able to bring in new young people starting in their leadership position with all their knowledge and all of their ability that they've learned in their early years and what this marketing plan will offer to them. I'm dazzled at it. I am just dazzled at the whole thing. I can't believe, I just can't believe that you sitting there tonight, as you look at this, do not put yourself into a position of making millions of dollars over the next few years. It's all here. It's all here, and it's going to continue to explode. Why you would want to get a corporate job and be tied to something that is going to shove you out as soon as you are inadequate to do it, and you end up with nothing. So we want you to understand this. Now, we want you to open up the leadership possibilities worldwide. And we want you to understand we are going to be able to take this incredible thing and move it worldwide. Asia, Canada, Europe, Mexico, United States. But just look at Asia, the highest population in the world. In a few more months, we're going to open up India and then Korea. And I want you to look at what's happening here and what you are going to be able to take advantage of. Never before in your life have you ever sat at the leadership position this early in your years and looked at what you could accomplish in the years to come with everything that you have now been trained in. So we want you to understand, first of all, is a system that we've designed for you to come into called Fast Track. Fast Track is a program that we want to offer to you your first year in the business. Remember now, you're coming in with your leadership. You're going to start to build your network. and you're going to be able to make 100,000 plus your first year with our system. It's all designed for you. It's all here for you. And we will offer that to you when you enter the system with us. And tonight, I suggest you call the person that's got you on this phone and seek a little bit more knowledge about how to come in with us into this system. Because I'm going to tell you, it's here for you. And we've had people this last year who have accomplished it, who you never would believe could accomplish it. But it's a fabulous system designed for you your first year, because we want to pay you $100,000 your first year you come into this, and we want to give you all of the leadership benefits that go along with it. So understanding the helm of this whole position and growing through the years to come in a leadership position that's going to offer for you the use of social marketing, network marketing, worldwide internet marketing, and all the fantastic skills that's going to open up more and more people who are going to be looking for more and more ways to use their training. It's an exciting time, people. A time that I think is so darn exciting that when you match these two things together, gives you such a dynamic future. So we want you to understand you're going to get the full package. You're going to get ownership of the network you build. That ownership is so valuable because it's going to offer to you a lifetime income, plus it's going to offer to you the ability to share it with your family, and they share it with their family. You're going to get residual income your entire life. Every month you'll be paid on that network. You're going to have greater training bonuses and greater leadership bonuses. You're going to get more team development. You're going to get survivorship rights. And you're going to control the sales growth of your own company. And you can continue to add to your company, to add to your wealth creation, to add to your future, to add to your business. How big could this thing be? Well, I'm going to tell you something. I believe people will make $1 million a year. I believe people will make $10 million a year. I believe people are going to make $50 million a year at this, because there's no end to the limitation of where you can go with this. So we want you to understand the journey tonight. We'd love to have you come in, get a position with us, and start your leadership training. Every day, I'm spending time going through leadership training with new people, and I'll be glad to do it for you and give you the skill training that you're going to need to start your journey to the top. It's an exciting adventure when you realize you have all of the talent, all of the ability locked up inside of you that you probably never brought out to use because no company really cared for you to become the leader in the company. All they wanted was you to secure a position of becoming a robot, showing up, going home at night, showing back up again until the day you wasn't valuable to them. So we want you to understand building of the global network for life, and there is no way to ever become successful till you believe that you today can develop your own leadership skills. Building belief is going to be a very natural process. Because every day when you open your cell phone up and you call one of your friends, or every day when you go into Facebook or to Twitter or to Telbar, you're going to realize I am holding in my hand everything that this industry is going to need to grow. I've got it in my hands. I've got it right in my hand. All I need to do is use my leadership with it. And I got the most powerful combination that's ever been developed on earth. So the ability to see yourself moving into the journey. And this is what I do every day with some people. I start to guide and train them down the road to visualize their journey that's going to accomplish from this. How can you fail when the whole world is going this direction? How can you possibly fail? Every time you open up your cell phone, you see it all. And every day, your cell phone changes. Every day the information changes. Every day, every skill in that thing changes. Now, why not use it? Why not use it to the betterment of your future and realize you are tied to a company that today will become the largest healthcare company in the world. And we are already destined for that future. So you begin to visualize and you begin to dream a little bit and believe you can walk forward and you can believe you can have a better life. You're sitting on this call with me tonight, on this webinar with me tonight, and I'm putting it right in front of you. Why not start tonight? Why not start into the program tonight? Why not get hooked up and start getting trained? You've already got most of the training because you can open up your cell phone tomorrow and you can see the world right in front of you. Now, with a little bit of tweaking and changing, we can begin to add and develop a network for you, expand your leadership skills, and begin to grow and develop something that you will grow and create incredible wealth from. It's all in focus. Focusing on your journey to some place that's utopia. I couldn't believe the other night when the Powerball hit 600 million, people were standing in line for 3 hours to buy a ticket to paradise. Buy a ticket to paradise. And they were interviewing people in the line and they say, well, when we win this 600 million, this is what we're going to do. They were dreaming. Why? How could they dream? They were dreaming that they won this. This is more than a dream. This is reality. This is the reality of you creating wealth. This is a ticket to paradise. And you already are standing at the doorstep of it, living in the 21st century, living in the world that's changing all around you, and living with the opportunity to step into it and take advantage of it. What better future could you have? I can't think of anything I would rather offer to my kids growing up, my grandkids growing up, than take advantage of what's happening out there and realize there's a future to it. Now, I want to read my last thought to you because I've always loved this thought. I've carried it with me for years. If wars begin in the minds of men, the Vietnam War began in the mind of Ho Chi Minh. I want you to look at one of the strongest men in the world. Now you look at that man, he doesn't look like Charles Atlas. He probably weighs, soaking wet, about 130 pounds. You probably could knock him over very easily, but he's the most powerful man in the world because he had the ability to use something that was God-given to him, and that's the ability to inspire and lead a nation. For 30 years, he had relentlessly pursued his goal of uniting Vietnam under his totalitarian rule. France couldn't beat him, the United States couldn't beat him, and he won the battle for Vietnam, and he took over the Vietnamese. Now, how could this man do that? He doesn't look like Charles Atlas. He doesn't look like the most powerful person you've ever seen in your life. But you see, he's got something that all of us have, but he used it. And that's the power of his mind. And you've got to understand that every human being that steps up to the role of leadership, but no human beings on earth have never been offered to step up to the role of leadership and then have the world right in front of you for everything you need to build a network, a worldwide network, and create wealth. This never, ever happened before in the history of this country. I want to thank you for spending the time with me on this incredible, incredible program. I want you to think about, in starting tonight, become involved with us. Let us start you through your leadership training and think about the future that you could have in this incredible company, this incredible market, and this future that is just waiting for every one of us to use our God-given talents and become one of the greatest leaders on earth. God bless you all. Thanks an awful lot for being on with me. This is Presidential Master Coordinator Jim Burke, thanking you for having this time.